Today is Tuesday, February 18th, 2025, and this is Sliced, the importance of carbon credit purchasing coalitions. 2 weeks ago, I was in Boulder, Colorado for a forum on the voluntary carbon market. As I sat through sessions and chatted with the other participants over the course of 2 days, one message came through loud and clear. Demand is essential to drive the market forward. Again and again, the conversation turned to carbon credit purchasing coalitions as a key tool to create that demand and help scale climate solutions. Carbon credit purchasing coalitions are groups of companies, often spanning industries, that come together to purchase carbon credits. These credits represent verified reductions or removals of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, typically generated through projects like reforestation, soil carbon sequestration, or innovative carbon removal technologies. By working together, these coalitions aggregate their purchasing power, send a clear market signal, and ideally unlock new climate action opportunities that wouldn't happen otherwise. Why are these coalitions so important? First, they drive demand for high-quality carbon credits. When big-name companies publicly commit to buying significant volumes of credits, they show project developers that there's a market for their work. Second, these coalitions help standardize the market, establishing guidelines and best practices to distinguish high-quality credits from lower-quality ones. And third, by pooling resources, these coalitions can take on more risk than individual companies might be willing to shoulder, enabling investment in newer, potentially transformative technologies. This collective action doesn't just impact the buyers and sellers of credits, it shapes the entire market. When coalitions commit to purchasing credits in bulk, they can influence prices and increase market liquidity, making carbon finance more accessible to a broader range of projects. The scale of these commitments also encourages developers to launch new initiatives, knowing that there's a guaranteed buyer if they meet quality standards. Additionally, coalitions often work with independent standards bodies to strengthen verification processes, which helps build trust across the market. The impacts extend beyond the abstract world of carbon accounting. In many cases, the credits these coalitions purchase come from projects rooted in local communities. These projects can provide direct benefits, such as jobs, improved infrastructure, and biodiversity conservation. However, the influx of carbon finance can also bring challenges. Responsible coalitions must work closely with local stakeholders to ensure that the benefits are shared equitably and that projects respect local land rights and cultural heritage. Take the Symbiosis coalition, for example. Formed by companies like Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Salesforce, Symbiosis focuses on nature-based carbon removal. The coalition is pledged to buy up to 20 million tons of high-quality credits by 2030, sending a clear signal to the market. Importantly, Symbiosis prioritizes projects that go beyond carbon removal to deliver biodiversity benefits and meaningful engagement with indigenous peoples and local communities. Another standout example is the LEAF Coalition, which focuses on forest protection through jurisdictional REDD+ programs. In 2024, LEAF signed a groundbreaking $180 million deal with the state of Pará in Brazil to purchase credits representing verifiable reductions in deforestation. The deal not only supports Brazil's climate goals, but also provides funding for sustainable development efforts in local communities. More recently, the LEAF Coalition signed an agreement with the country of Ecuador to access climate finance. This $30 million agreement rewards Ecuador's efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the forestry sector. And then there's Frontier, a coalition founded by Stripe, Alphabet, Meta, Shopify, and McKinsey to accelerate technological carbon removal. Frontier has committed over $1 billion to purchase permanent carbon removal credits by 2030. By encouraging future demand, Frontier hopes to give entrepreneurs and researchers the confidence to develop and scale innovative solutions like direct air capture and enhanced mineralization. As I reflect on those conversations I was having in Boulder, I'm more convinced than ever that carbon credit purchasing coalitions are fundamental to the future of the VCM. They reduce risk, provide crucial funding, and bring a much-needed sense of momentum that can otherwise feel fragmented and uncertain. On top of that, they could also push entire industries like aviation, maritime transport, and automotive forward toward their decarbonization goals. If the market is to grow with integrity and deliver on its climate promises, we will need more coalitions like Symbiosis, Leaf, and Frontier. Coalitions that lead with ambition, responsibility, and a collaborative spirit. The climate challenge is enormous, but as these coalitions show, there is power in coming together to meet it head on.